Hi, Libra. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are doing amazing. We are going to do a love reading. And the love reading, we're going to get general energy of the overall connection. And then we'll do your energy. And then we'll do your person's energy on this side. Okay. So hopefully that is something y'all like. Let me know if you do or you don't in the comments. Okay. And then I will try to remember to do all signs. If you're dealing with a certain zodiac sign, we'll see how they feel about you. Somebody here could have broke up with somebody or divorced somebody. Like if you broke up with somebody, maybe you sent them flip and switch the energies too, Libra, by the way. Okay. You could have broke up with somebody through text and not a phone call, or somebody broke up with you through a text. Somebody did something in such an impersonal way, okay, in an inconsiderate way, or that's how this person views you. I'm not saying that's the whole reason why you did it. Somebody could have served somebody divorce papers and didn't tell them. I don't know. That's not going to resonate for everybody, all right? Y'all, listen, I am like on 10. I changed up my sea moss. I changed the brand of the sea moss that I take every day. And yo, the brand that I moved to is Cooking with Love. When I tell you I have so much energy right now, I'm like geeked. I'm real geek, y'all. I'm telling you, I haven't had any coffee. So if y'all see me over here geeking and moving fast, it's the sea moss. Okay, get you some. And they didn't pay me to say that, but it's working already. Like, oh my god. All right, what's this overall energy of this connection for Libra and their person on Libra's mind, please? Overall connection for Libra and the person on their mind. Somebody is flip flopping, going back and forth. Okay. Love triangle. Maybe this is somebody here who's going back and forth between you and somebody else, or that's how you feel, or that's how somebody else feels, or somebody's going back and forth trying to figure out who they want to be with, or they're going between you and somebody else. What's this energy here? Common law union. For some of y'all, you could be married to this person, or somebody else could be married. I don't know. Oh, so this could be somebody who doesn't believe in like matrimony. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who might be like, why do I need paperwork to say that I love you and that I'm going to be with you? That could be what this person has said to you before, or they have mentioned, or this is somebody here who's like Hierophant in reverse, bad boy energy, bad girl energy. They just don't want to commit. What's the overall connection here? The energy in this connection, please. There's a lot of sexual chemistry out here right now, by the way. Okay. Happily ever after just kind of came out like crossing as a challenge. Happily ever after. Somebody's wearing a wedding dress. So for some of y'all, somebody could be in a marriage that they're not happy with, and they could be going back and forth from between you and this other person, or you could be married to this person, or y'all been together for a long time. For some of y'all, this person could have promised you marriage, or marriage could have been in the conversation, and you heard this person say like, yeah, listen, I want to be married, and then it's that's not where things are headed though. All right, give me one more on this happily ever after. We have teamwork. Some of y'all may actually have somebody else new coming in when it comes to this Three of Pentacles energy. It says, whatever you lack, they have you, and vice versa. You found your teammate in love and in life. So, y'all may actually, after dealing with somebody like this, somebody putting you in a love triangle, third party situation, and it could have just been all about sex, Netflixing, and chilling, or somebody got caught and it hurt you. It broke your heart, and you decided not to wait around for this person to pick you. You got out, you know what I'm saying, of the situation, and you stopped dealing with this person. Show me one more on happily ever after. Intellectual affair. For some of y'all, somebody could have been this could have been a workplace affair. Okay. Um, but not for all of you. And also too, like there's a strong connection here of two people being able to talk and have some form of like interesting intellectual connection, right? The two of y'all can have conversations about anything. Somebody, you may view somebody as being very smart or very book smart or very wise or something. Or somebody here's in some King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy where they don't really, they're not very emotional. They could be stoic, but this is somebody who thinks with their head and not their heart. Okay, or somebody here is over analyzing something. Okay, but let's see how you're feeling about this connection. How is Libra currently feeling about this connection? Spirit guides. How is Libra feeling? How is Libra feeling about this connection? You you might be the one who is overthinking or overanalyzing. Yeah, you are. We have deep reflection and insight. Look at all this mirroring energy. Like, this is a lot of thoughtful energy and a lot of contemplative energy is what this is. I feel like you're doing a lot of thought, like thinking, like introspection, like really trying to like, you know, here's the thing. I feel like you see something, you attach, not attach, you approach love in a way of, again, King of Swords, Queen of Swords way. You approach things honestly. You're someone of honest and good judge of character, right? You like to be honest and direct with people. But I feel like you're sensitive on the inside, maybe like Sour Patch Kid type energy. You're very sweet and sensitive, but you may not show that. And you do kind of approach things on a more logical level. And I'm not saying that's bad or negative or whatever, but I'm just telling you this is the energy that I'm seeing. There is a bit of obsessive energy here. I don't know if you're trying to get clarity about a situation. You could be looking for clarity on something. You're very fixated and in your head and over analyzing something. You're thinking about like, okay, will me and this person work out a future together? Will we have a future together? Maybe somebody led you on, like I said earlier, and gave you some false hope. You ever going to get married, and then something turned out to be totally different, or you felt like you were misled. Okay, or somebody feels like you're misleading them. I feel like you show yourself a lot of self love. You do. You're a very wise person. You could be older than this person here too. What, somebody could have grew up in the church, could be like a pastor, preacher's son or something, or somebody could be in the church. Somebody here could be a teacher or a writer as well here too. What is, how is this person feeling about Libra? How is this person feeling about Libra? Oh, they feel like you're rushing them. Oh my gosh, Libra. They may feel like you're rushing them, or they may have tried to rush you into something. Something happened abruptly in this connection. It's like somebody got cold feet. Somebody may have gaslit you, or they blame you. This is somebody who definitely like love bombed you or something. They were like, "Oh, you're the one." You know, balloon animals, you're the one. It says, "I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry for leading you on and making our relationship seem more serious than it was. I regret treating you as a secondary rather than a primary part of my life." That's what this person did. They gaslit you, so that's why you're in your head about this. And then we have, yeah, this person definitely, it says magician energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. I created an illusion or identity that wasn't true, thinking it would impress you. But I've come to realize I don't need a false facade to win you over. So this person, because you remember I said earlier, you're the King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. You're very wise. You're not stupid. Somebody may have tried to sell you a dream and you something told you something wasn't right about that situation. There was a misunderstanding maybe at first, but then you started thinking like, hold on, there's more here to this situation than just it just being a simple misunderstanding. You were honest with this person, but this person was not honest with you. And I feel like you feel like this person didn't really care about your feelings. And it looks like you have the clarity that this person was leading you into some form of false hope and everything that you felt, right? Because this says could be easily misled, having a future together. You know, somebody just like misled you. Yeah. And they're admitting it too. So for some of y'all, this person could have already had a conversation about this, or they may have come clean. Now, if this person haven't come clean, that's just the energy coming out here to tell you the truth. Okay. Um, Somebody here may have children or be a single parent too. You may have introduced this person to your child and prematurely, and now you kind of regret it, but that's not for everybody either. Okay. Show me more here, spirit guides, about this. No, I'm gonna move the tarot. Spirit said move the tarot. Show me more here about this energy for Libra, please. Who is this person? Show me this person who's in this magician energy, who created this illusion. The lovers. Somebody could be married already. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles, or this is somebody I definitely know that you. They could be a Gemini for real, especially with that magician energy, right? This is somebody here who may already have children. Okay, this is somebody who could have told you that they wanted a family, they wanted long term. You were the one. You the one, Libra. That's what I feel. That's what they told you here. Yeah. We're gonna have a bunch of kids. Yeah, we're gonna have a family. We're gonna get married. The Hierophant. This is what I'm looking for. I feel like somebody laid it on thick. Show me more here, Spirit. The Nine of Wands. I feel like you were kind of skeptical about this. I'm not gonna lie. Show me more about this person. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, this had you stressed out. Or this person is stressing now because you left them in the dust. Who is this in this Nine of Swords energy here? Having anxiety and worrying. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody definitely, you could be seeing 10-10 a lot here. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Something here is over. Okay. And it's definitely got you feeling some kind of way. And honestly, I get it. I do. But you will heal. Okay. There is a wish fulfillment coming in. I feel like somebody did give, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, the star, you guys. Something better is coming along. Maybe you already healed from this and this already happened, right? You had some sleepless nights. I feel like you did what you could to try to be strong. Yeah, you did what you could to try to be strong, but there goes that Queen of Cups energy, very loving, very, like I said, you're very sensitive on the inside, right? You're very intuitive and a wise person. So something, I feel like there was a reason you felt so skeptical. But I still feel like you're not going to allow this person to, you still are looking for marriage or something long term, to have a family, to be in a commitment, to be a mother one day, for those of you who don't have children, or to be a father one day. I just feel like, you're not going to allow what this person did to you to change how you view commitment and marriage. And you're not going to lose hope. It's not going to change who you are. You're just going to move on, on to the next. Show me more her spirit guides. Yeah. Yeah, the wheel, another number 10. Wow. You're open to something new, and you're open for better, and you're like, universe, send me my person. I feel like you're praying, you're wishing, this is real good energy here, Libra. I love it. Changes getting ready to happen, good changes in your life. There goes something else. Knight of Cups. I feel like you have something refreshing coming in for you, a refreshing connection. Somebody who's like, they could be into poetry, they could be a creative, an artist or something. Like, you're open to receiving new love. You're not going to allow this person to close your heart up at all. The Two of Pentacles. Remember, we saw that back and forth energy earlier. What is this Two of Pentacles about? Maybe this needs to be you to say, stay flexible and stay open. What is this? The Sun card. I feel like Spirit is saying stay flexible and stay open here. With the Two of Wands. Clarify this Two of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. I like this. Victory, success, achievements, accolades. I'm gonna put all these back. Clarify this Two of Pentacles. I feel like you realized that somebody was juggling you too. You weren't the only one, like I said. What's this Two of Pentacles? More balance. You are really looking for a balanced connection with somebody. Sagittarius energy, Leo energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Taurus, Gemini, strong Gemini, okay? More Leo energy, the strength card at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like you've done everything you can to stay strong and not allow this to affect you. Now, I'm not saying it never did affect you, right? Because the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords is here. So it did affect you at some point. You did feel betrayed by somebody, and you do feel like somebody was not honest with you and they led you on, and that's okay. This person definitely thought you were easily misled or naive because you're coming up in this real positive ass energy, very inspirational. You could be spiritual, or you're very connected to the spirit realm or something here. Queen of Cups is somebody very loving and nurturing and caring, and sometimes empathic. This person comes across, or you come across as somebody easy to take advantage of, and that could be further from the damn truth. You just wear your heart on your sleeve, but I feel like you normally show up as this Queen of Swords, King of Swords, but when you were involved with this person, you showed up as the Queen of Cups, and then that's what happened, and you're like, well, damn. But you're like, you know what, moving on. I'm just gonna make some adjustments. I'm going to maintain my balance. I'm not going to learn not to be too empathic and sweet and nice. And I'm also going to learn how to be in my Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy, which I think is great because it's all about balance. And I feel like you're getting that. Continue to do that. Give me one more on this Two of Pentacles, please. The Three of Wands. Yeah, you're growing. You're turning your back. And you're ready for the future. You're not going to let this hold you back. You're not. Nine of Cups. You turning your back to this situation and not accepting less than, you know what you deserve, and you know you're going to get it. The universe is conspiring to give it to you, the star and the wheel. If you pray for something, honey, the universe is listening to you. The wheel is falling underneath the Hierophant. Okay, they hear your prayers loud and clear. So just keep pushing and moving forward. Let's see how all signs. Let's start with are we in Pisces season yet, y'all? I'm talking about Pisces season and we're in April. All right. So Taurus is nope, Aries still. Start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel? This Aries feel? You feel like home. So this Aries misses you. They're thinking of you. This is giving me Six of Cups energy. Being with you reminds them of simpler times, and you bring them happiness and peace. So this person is thinking about the good times and the memories that the two of y'all had together, okay? All right. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they want you to unblock them. They want to talk to you. They want to talk. They have a lot to say to you, okay? Okay. Let's see. If you are dealing with a Gemini, they're afraid to open up to you. Yeah, a lot of y'all are dealing with a Gemini. There's a lot of Gemini energy out here. This is somebody who's afraid to open up and show anybody the real them. This is somebody who struggles with being authentic when it comes to them being emotionally available, expressive. They run away from intimacy. You may have realized that the when the two of you would come together to have something outside of sex, when you tried to be with this Gemini and have a moment of intimacy, somebody shied away, or they were avoided, or they ran from emotion or intimacy, okay? And this person wants you to know that they're still working on that, but I don't see them working on that. All right. Really, there's nothing you could do for this person. They're going to have to work on that on their own. All right. If you're dealing with a Cancer, This person, you make this person nervous. They think about you a lot. They don't know what to say to you. They're afraid to try to contact you or call you, or they're afraid they may run into you or something. Or when they were around you, there was something very like, intimidating or something. You made this person very nervous when you're around them. Okay, I don't know what that nervousness is, but that's what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Leo. If you're dealing with a Leo, this person feels like you hurt them. They feel like everything that you do was to hurt them. Yeah, this makes so much sense. Doesn't it sound like something a Cancer would do, being all emotional and blaming you for everything? But this person does feel like they need more time to heal. Okay, so they really don't have much to say. They feel like the whole situation is your fault. So who is this Leo? If you're dealing with a Leo, this person is still trying to find themselves. They're unsure. Okay, they need to figure out what they want in life, and this person still needs space. Okay, or they feel like you still need space and you don't want to talk to them. Okay, how's this Virgo feeling? This part Virgo is still focused on money. They're focused on work. Okay, this person is focused. Their main goal and priority right now is money, money, money. Okay, financial stability. So something could be going on with their finances or their home situation. Stability is an issue for them, and they just don't feel like they're there yet. All right, if you're dealing with another Libra, this person wants you to know that they love you and you're their favorite. You're the first person they think about when they want to call and tell their good news to, or when something bad happens, they want to tell you. So definitely when we saw that intellectual affair energy, you and this other Libra, definitely like y'all could have conversations on the same intellectual level is what I'm getting. Okay. They feel like you are their person. All right. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio is like, I don't know why you're making things so hard. I don't know why you're overthinking anything. It's real simple. This person actually does want to be with you, or they're realizing they want to be with you forever. Okay. And they really feel like they fucked things up with you, and they know that they hurt you and they want to apologize. Okay. So maybe you just don't want to talk to them right now. And yeah. All right. Did I say Scorpio? So you're dealing with a Sag. This person wants to know if you're seeing somebody else, or they think you're the one seeing somebody else, or they want to know, did you lie to them about seeing somebody else? They may have heard you saw somebody else here too. All right, if you're dealing with a Cappy, this Cappy wants to talk to you. They're waiting on the right time to reach out to you. What about this Capricorn? They want to let you know that they love you and that they're very attracted to you, your beauty or your physical, whatever features, whether you're masculine or feminine. They're very nice. Um, no, that's not what I meant to say. This person is extremely attractive. There's something different about you when it comes to attraction. Like maybe you're not a tip outside of the norm for this person. Maybe you're out. This person feels like you're out of their league, Libra. Okay. They don't know how they met somebody like you or how they got somebody like you. That's what I'm getting here. All right. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces feels like you're their soulmate. They met you for a reason. One more for this Pisces, please. Yeah, mysterious energy. They feel like they don't know how you feel, or like you're not expressing yourself, or this person didn't express themselves, which I find it hard to believe for a Pisces, to be quite honest. Pisces can't stop talking and yapping about how the hell they feel. They just feel like they never really know where they stand with you. Sometimes they feel like you're not saying things, or there's a lot of unspoken things or emotions that have not been expressed or discussed, and they would like to figure something out and talk. Yeah, you're a fantasy for this person too. Somebody fantasizes about having children with you, and they are very extremely attracted to you too. This Pisces is so in love with you, child. I don't know why they did what they did, but they love you. And that could totally just be like, Pisces are in a dream state, right? So they could have all this shit made up in their head, and that might not even be actually the case. It might be unrealistic. I'm just saying. No, no shade to Pisces, because I have a Pisces moon, by the way. Okay, holla at your girl. But I'm just saying. Anyway, I will see you guys later, Libra. Let me know if this resonated for you in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Personal readings are still open. I'll be sending y'all readings out tonight and tomorrow. Oh, Coco Jones. What's the name of this dang on Coco Jones song? Cause you got a love for something that I need in my life. Somebody love you, Libra. I don't know. Anyway, let me go because I can't sing. Bye.